Subaru Baja, a model that was produced for just a couple of years, but still managed to become an important chapter in Subaru's history. Is it because of the innovative design solutions, or maybe because of the level of recognition it gets today? It's not all that important, because the Japanese car maker is bringing back the familiar moniker, and the all-new Subaru Baja is about to set a new standard in the truck market once again. Compact pickups are the next big thing. For the first time in decades, the car market is crazy about small pickups. They're affordable, comfortable, and easy to drive. Something you can't say for mid-sized pickups, which have become too big and way too expensive these days. And that's why no one is surprised anymore by Maverick's popularity. Other big players will soon enter the segment as well. The Rampage has already been presented in Brazil and should arrive in North America in the near future, while Toyota also works on a small pickup, which will most likely be called Stout, another well-known moniker in the small pickup universe. But what about Subaru? This company has never made a large or mid-sized pickup, but on the other hand, it has a pretty decent history when it comes to small utes. Older generations probably remember the good old Subaru Brat, which was a brilliant tiny pickup with decent utility and impressive off-road potential. A few decades later, the company introduced Baja, an Outback-based unibody pickup that had only one drawback. It was built in the wrong era. But today, things are completely different, and people now look for affordable and efficient pickups, which was exactly what Baja was offering back in the day. Baja's return seems so natural, so all those rumors that have been circulating for years aren't surprising at all. Eventually, we came to the stage where not only Subaru Baja fans begged for a comeback, but even North American dealers started giving hints to the officials that this could be an important part of Subaru's future lineup. Of course, we're referring to the April Fool's post by a local dealer that included a teaser photo of the revived Baja. Although the dealer clearly stated that this is just a joke, the hype was built around, and now even more people dream about this resurrection. Can the new Baja stand out? Back in the day, the old Baja featured a pretty unique design, so it was easy to stand out from the crowd. Today, small unibody pickups are becoming a common thing, so we wonder if Subaru still has enough tricks to make Baja unique again. If you look at modern small pickups, each model has a different thing to offer. The Maverick is primarily known for excellent fuel economy and practical overall design. The Santa Cruz offers the Tucson level of luxury and driving experience in a more practical layout. Finally, the new Rampage, which is yet to be confirmed for the US market, offers a rugged Ram 1500-like design in combination with a refined interior and capable powertrain options. You're probably wondering what would be Baja's trump card. Well, the answer is quite easy, because we all know what made this car maker famous: its legendary all-wheel drive system. We still don't know much about Rampage's all-wheel drive system, but on the other hand, both Maverick and Santa Cruz are quite unimpressive in this aspect. Hyundai's pickup uses the drivetrain as Tucson, which is good for loose surfaces, but not exactly for off-roading. Ford, on the other hand, doesn't even offer all-wheel drive with a hybrid powertrain. The only way to get it is to opt for the Turbo 4 powertrain, but even in that case, it's pretty much the same story as with Santa Cruz. On the other hand, Subaru's Symmetrical all-wheel drive doesn't need a special introduction. It is present in all models in the lineup, except for the BRZ Coupe, and it offers exceptional grip. The reasons? It sends power to all wheels permanently. It features excellent geometry thanks to equal half axles, and it offers great mass distribution thanks to the perfectly positioned boxer engine. In other words, the Baja would offer superior grip on all surfaces. It would be way better off-roader, and finally, it would be way more fun to drive. Enough to stand out? Definitely. Capable and efficient powertrain. We've just mentioned that the Baja could offer superior ride quality over the Maverick, and one of the reasons would be the boxer engine, which is positioned very low. For that reason, all Subaru models feature a lower center of gravity than most of their respective classmates, which translates to less leaning in corners. Besides ideal placement, Subaru's engines are also characterized by decent performance and efficiency. In the case of Baja, we presume there would be at least 2 powertrain options on offer. The new pickup would be based on Outback once again, so it should use the same engines. Starting from the base 2.5-liter naturally aspirated flat 4, that engine features a max output of 182 horsepower, which isn't much, but should be enough for daily commuting. Speaking of commuting, We expect this engine to offer the same or similar fuel economy as in the Outback, which is good for about 26 miles per gallon in the city and 32 miles per gallon on the highway, which is actually pretty decent if we consider the standard all-wheel drive. The real fun would start with the optional Turbo 4, with a 2.4-liter engine that puts out 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Combined with an excellent all-wheel drive system, such a Baja would definitely offer respectable performance and a great overall driving experience. The only potential issue is the transmission. Namely, most modern Subarus come with a CVT only. It seems like the Japanese manufacturer has dropped some manual gearboxes almost completely, as even the Crosstrek is no longer available in such a configuration. The good news is that the WRX still comes with the stick, in combination with the Turbo 4, which gives us hope that the Baja could come up with the same configuration. Baja and Wilderness, the duo we want. Baja will be a fun-to-drive off-road capable pickup. Because of that, it's hard to imagine it without the Wilderness trim on offer. This moniker is reserved for the most rugged variants of Subaru models, and we're pretty sure that the Baja would come with the same upgrades as the Outback. The Outback Wilderness features quite respectable 9.5 inches of ground clearance, all-terrain tires, upgraded X mode, low-speed cruise control, and other off-road features. Moreover, it also features unique styling, which has been updated for 2024, with a new grille and front bumper. So we presume the same aesthetics would be applied to the Baja Wilderness to accentuate its adventurous character. Towing capacity. The base Baja should be better than the base Maverick in terms of towing capacity, because that's already the case with the Outback. The popular wagon is good for 2,700 pounds with the base engine, while most variants of the Maverick can't tow more than 2,000. Of course, Ford's pickup is available with the 4K tow package in a combination with Turbo 4 engine, but the Baja could beat these numbers relatively easy. Namely, the turbocharged Outback already features 3,500 pounds of the max towing capacity, and with further upgrades that would include some kind of a tow package, the Baja could go way beyond that. Does it have the potential to reach Santa Cruz's 5,000 capacity? Maybe. Interior. Both Maverick and Santa Cruz come exclusively in crew cab layouts, so we don't expect Baja to be any different. We presume it would come with the same cabin layout as the Outback, with a couple of pretty spacious and comfortable rows of seats. Moreover, even the dashboard design and overall cabin aesthetics would look very similar to the popular wagon. Subaru makes quality but not particularly fancy looking interiors. It rather puts focus on functionality than on style, and that's exactly what Baja needs. A modern looking interior that doesn't require high production cost. That's one of the easiest ways to save some money and form a competitive price. Does this mean that the Baja would lack any modern tech and safety features? Not at all, because Subaru has always been generous with these things, no matter the model and the price tag. Although Baja would probably feature a little bit longer rear overhang than the Outback, it still wouldn't be able to offer much when it comes to bed length. For that reason, it would need a few tricks to make it more functional, and that's where we can refer to the original model, which featured pretty smart and interesting solutions that combined a bed extender with a midgate that folds inward and flat. With such a technical solution, the old Baja was able to accommodate objects that are up to 7.5 feet long, which is something you would normally expect from a full-size truck, rather than a small unibody pickup. We see no reason why the same or similar technical solutions wouldn't find their place in the new model. Release date and price. The officials are still quiet about the Baja's launch. However, if we consider that the next generation Outback is scheduled for the next year, we presume the revived pickup could arrive about the same time or a little bit later. As for the price, the Baja should be a few thousands cheaper than the Outback, which currently starts at around $29,000. We estimate these base models could go around $25,000. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.